What's going on, you beautiful people? Today we are going to go through some facts about animation that you probably didn't know. What's going on, you beautiful people? It's Dan Evans here. I'm a 3D animator from the UK, and today we're going to be going through random animation facts that you probably didn't know. So without further ado, let's get into it. South Park. Absolutely adore South Park. A lot of people don't necessarily like South Park because of the topics that they talk about. So Trey Parker, one of the creators, ad-libs Cartman's lines in South Park, or at least the vast majority of them, and let's just hope. He leaves the skin on the chicken. Why? Why would you do that? That's the best part of it. I remember when South Park first aired and everybody was going off about it. Especially in the UK, we had so many people talking about it, and just a bunch of kids getting away with saying stuff just because it was an animation. To produce the amount of work they do within a week, if you haven't checked out their 7 days to air video, make sure you do that because it's really insightful on the animation industry, the pipeline, and how you get put on air within a week. It's insane the amount of work that they do. If you're liking these facts and you're hopefully liking this channel, then please consider hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button if you're new, or even if you're recurring and you still haven't yet to subscribe, then please help me out. It would be a huge help for the channel and it would mean loads. Really hope that you're enjoying the video. Let's get back into it. Come with me. Come with me. Come closer. Come close. That's a bit too close. Back up a little bit. Powerpuff Girls. I remember watching this on Cartoon Network along with Dexters Laboratory. And anyone watch Cat Dog? Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh my god. Amazing. Bubblegum from the Powerpuff Girls was actually called Bud. For all you Disney princesses out there, until Brave, Ariel was the only Disney princess to have siblings. And from what I remember, they were quite bitchy. I was an only kid up until I was 10. I loved it. Loved it. To be fair, I think Ariel was better off because you only really see him once, and then after that. Animators at DreamWorks, when they were working on How to Train Your Dragon, they had to attend flight school during production. Legitimately, they had to study physics and how aviation worked, so that they can put that reference into their animations. After graduation, they actually received a diploma. And to be honest, they did an amazing job, even to the point now where Epic Universe in America, which should be opening up in 2025, have got their own How to Train Your Dragon land. The fact that they reference so much and in such detail, it just speaks volumes to the end product of the animation. If you're going to take anything from that, reference, and research. While we're keeping it in with DreamWorks, Shrek. The effects department in Shrek actually took mud showers so they could see how the mud would respond on their body so that they can animate it. Ugh, no. I mean, yes, because it's detrimental to the animation, but no. Staying with Shrek, the scene where Princess Fiona burps was written after a recording session where Cameron Diaz burped after drinking Coca-Cola. What you been eating? I see your point. There's the mint. You stink. Every episode of Family Guy has to have one of the characters say, "What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?" Pixar, absolutely adore it. And you might not know that the lamp actually has a name. It's called Luxo. And then there's a Luxo Jr. as well that comes in with the ball. Mickey Mouse, the most lovable character that you could ever come across. He actually has a rival called Mortimer, and he tries to get with Minnie, making Mickey jealous. That can be found in Mickey's Rival, which was aired in 1936. A zoetrope is what they used to use in the old times to create moving images, and you'll probably see them. They're like a barrel and they spin. Basically the equivalent of using a flip book, but it's automatic. Pixar actually have a zoetrope of Toy Story, and if you haven't seen it, check it out. There's a link in the bio, but you can also see it quickly here. The video, it goes into a lot of depth, and the fact that they've done this, and this is an actual thing that moves, it's just blown my mind. I mean, look at that. Look at how Jessie's with her loop. Insane. Bringing it back to Cartoon Network for anybody who loved Dexter's Laboratory. In Dexter's Laboratory, Dexter's family name, well, it's never revealed. I think he's just walking around like Rihanna or Madonna or Oprah. Oh no, she's got Winfrey, but Madonna. We'll stick with Rihanna. A very well-known fact, especially in animation, is to animate 5 fingers, it takes an extremely long time. Every single character on The Simpsons has 4 fingers because it speeds up animation production. Apart from God and Jesus, they have 5 fingers, whereas everybody else has 4. The chicken that's in Family Guy that always fights Peter Griffin, his name's Ernie. Just thought you'd like to know that. Old school Hanna-Barbera fans, Scooby-Doo. His name was actually taken by Frank Sinatra's scat from the song Strangers in the Night. At the bit where he's like, dooby-dooby-doo. That's where it came from. Hanna-Barbera then took that. They were like, oh, I know. We'll call him Scooby-Doo. Disney creates immersive worlds when it comes to animation, and their movies in particular, most of which you usually get about 40 to 60 different characters, unlike Wreck-It Ralph, where they had 188 different characters throughout that production. Imagine animating the majority of them. So there's a lot of questions when it comes to The Simpsons. Why are they yellow? Is there a medical condition going around? Probably don't drink the water in Springfield. However, the fact that they're all yellow is an actual reason. Matt Groening, I never know how to pronounce his name. The creators of The Simpsons decided to create them as a yellow color to stop channel hoppers, or not to stop them, but to gauge their attention. So when they would skip through channels, they would then come across a yellow family, which were clearly not healthy. But however, they've stuck around, so their life expectancy, although looked extremely short, they're still with us today. And I was watching it earlier today, actually, while having breakfast. Love it. Absolutely love it. I found this hilarious that the animation walk cycle that they chose to use on Baymax is actually based around a toddler with a full diaper. And when you look at his walk, you can see it. Staying with The Simpsons, we've all had a prank call now and again, and I suppose Bart Simpson probably does them as the best that you possibly do them, especially to Moe. The numbers that he usually rings to Moe is 1 digit less than an actual telephone number in the States. That's also to stop youngsters or even adults as well to actually use that number and eventually get through to someone potentially. If you type the number 764-84377 onto an old style phone, it actually spells out Smithers. When Walt Disney won the Oscars for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1938, they were actually given small individual gold Oscars for each one of the dwarves, as well as one normal sized one, obviously. Pixar, full of famous films. During 1994, while Toy Story was still being made, the creators had a session during lunch break, and within that meeting, they actually came up with the overall ideas of WALL-E, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, and A Bug's Life, all within that one session. So the director of Big Hero 6 actually did the voice of the Yoo-hoo guy Oaken in Frozen. Big summer blowout, which for me is insane. If you're watching these and you're also thinking, I really want to do animation, but I'm not too sure where to start, there are a few videos that I've got up on this channel. You can click on the link. I'm doing this a lot. You can click on one of the links that's up on the screen right now so you can check out other videos of what I do on this channel to help you discover animation one frame at a time. So these are some random facts of animation that you might not have known. You probably did. If you didn't, hopefully you found this video interesting. So if you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button for new videos, comment below on things that you'd like to see on this channel if you want more of this kind of stuff as well. And I will see you in the next one. See ya.